used one of the new Mac Pros, but
You know what? I would not recommend getting one if that's something you've been considering because
I would.
they're underclocked to like 2.3 gigahertz. It's terrible. Did you hear about that, Mystical? Like, they've got this whole super cool unified thermal core thing, and they had to underclock the CPUs because they couldn't dissipate enough heat.
Like I don't like that they spent a whole lot of time and like money developing this like awesome technology, and when I read about it, it was great, and then they released the specific stats about it, and it was like, oh, you've got a couple of Xeons at 2.3 gigahertz.
Yeah, what? Right.
I don't know.
Oh. Wow, my aiming is so off right now.
I mean, I have a Mac sitting in my closet right now that I'm not using. it's like a 2007 iMac. It's old.
That is old.
But I don't ever have a need for a Mac.
Yeah, see, I just like
if I bought a laptop, if I actually used a laptop, like I could never find myself using a laptop because.
How come?
Like, any work that I would ever do on a laptop. So, basically, I do two things: I program and I do games.
Okay.
And web development, I need a mouse and keyboard, and I don't want to bring those with me. Like, I get like a MacBook.
You know what? If you're actually using Mac, that trackpad is amazing.
That trackpad is, but it's nothing compared to a mouse page. And also, I need several hours to do that, and I'm never somewhere just sitting for several hours where I just, like, it has to be several hours of uninterrupted time for me to, like, get work done.
Sure.
And so, like, that just doesn't happen with laptop. And the other thing is gaming, and I can't handle gaming on not my computer.
Right.
Because
you have 3 GTX 690s that crap on everybody else.
They're not the best anymore, though.
They're not, but they're still so unbelievably good. Actually, I think 690s still beat a 780 Ti. Yeah, they do. 690s. 690s are still the best GPU on the market right now, actually.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Well, they're the best GPU.
3092 CUDA cores. Come on, man. Okay. 512-bit memory bus. I guess that's split between the two GPUs.
Right.
Oh, I guess we need to get this.
At some point, I'm gonna take out one of the 690s and see if I notice a difference. And if I do, I mean, I can sell that for a good $800.
800 might be pushing it.
Yeah.
You could get 700.
I'd go 650. Like,
if you want to sell like hotcakes,
650. I didn't pay for it, so.
Right. You're literally gross profit.
Yeah, like there's got to be one in there sitting doing nothing at all times. Like, what is actually gonna get done with 3 of them? Like, that's just. Like, it's like one of them. It doesn't work that way, but if it did.
Oh god. Grenada. Ow. Oh my goodness. I'll get this guy.
But yeah, unfortunately on my computer, like, unless I upgrade the entire motherboard, like, my 3770K is bottlenecking me.
Yeah.
Like, I have to go, if I'm gonna use these to their full extent, I have to go like, dual Xeons.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
I mean, I could do dual i7s, that works, but...
Well, you know, quite frankly, dual i7s would be a better option, because Xeons are so server thread optimized that, like...
Xeons are basically i7s with server thread optimization, like that, and they're like 4 times as much money.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
So I would, like it's, well, see, most, like, Xeons and i7s use slightly different sockets, so it's hard to find server motherboards for i7s.
No, they're both LGA 2011. You can get LGA 2011 Xeons.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're the mid-end server.
Right. I absolutely love AMD processors for their... I don't use them, but I love the idea that they're like a third of the price as something equivalent.
And they're almost as equally performing, yeah.
Right. But
I'm sorry, the 8350 still isn't going to beat a 4770K, but...
Right, but...
Unless you're going to liquid nitrogen overclock it, in which case it'll perform better than liquid nitrogen OC 4770K. Because those things put off so much heat, it's not even funny.
Right. I've only got, like, water cooling right now, so... Only water.
Only water cooling! Literally, there's no point.
But no, my computer's actually really quiet because
Ooh, that's nice.
Because
is it a closed loop or do you have?
It's closed.
Or, well, of course it's closed loop. Is it Did you custom water cool it or? Okay.
Took a while to get all of the things working with the GPUs because those are water cooled.
Oh, okay.
As well. The RAM I have has little fans, and I didn't water cool the RAM. And so that's
water cooled RAM.
No, I don't. It's not water cooled. They're fan cooled, but
who fan cools RAM?
Well, because there isn't any air circulation whatsoever in the thing, because everything is water cooled except for the RAM. Like I thought I might do a little bit of justice and put some fans in the RAM, but that's the only noise it makes.
Literally, there's no reason to do that, except unless you're such a closed case like that.
No, it's boxed up.
Oh god, that was a bad call. Bad call.
You said there isn't any reason to do that when you're spending like $6K on a computer and you see $1.97 for a fan, like.
Never mind. Everybody's in the circle.
You know, I think I still have my new egg card bookmarked. I want to go on and see if what the updated price is because I got it like a year ago.
You got what a year ago?
My computer. A little over a year, like a year and a half probably. But I want to go on. I want to go on my new egg cart and just see the price difference. Unless
everything's actually gone up in price.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Just a few meters more.
Assistance matrix active.
There was a hunter down that hallway.
Checking upload. It's good.
I want everything. I want computer RAM to use GDDR5.
That would be amazing, but it would literally do nothing. For anybody, because we haven't even fully utilized DDR3 yet.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have hard drives that are fast enough to utilize that. Even SSDs are not even close.
Right.
Unless you're gonna make a RAM disk, which is completely impractical.
Not terribly. Like, I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM sitting here, and I got slots for 64, so...
That's ridiculous. Okay, yep, that's...
Like I could literally set up an SSD to do nothing, but set up I could set up a Linux
backup for a RAM disk.
I could have an SSD boot into that with a Linux distro to like set up a RAM disk with Windows on it and boot into that.
Ow.
Because I don't think you can just boot into a RAM disk.
It's not even necessary.
No, but I have an SSD, a 256 gig SSD, so everything is already.
What? Is it a Kingston HyperX?
I think so. No.
It's not. That's interesting.
Let me look.
Enemy is regrouping.
Yay! I'm contributing nothing to the team. I haven't died yet though.
Bogeys incoming.
No, it is a Kingston. It is.
What'd you say?
It is. Yeah.
Kingston HyperX. Okay. Man, those are such killer. Ow.
So I'm using. I've got two.
There's a prime on the dead guy there.
I've got two
Ow!
monitors. I feel like I need a third.
Did you say 4K?
Yeah.
Where did you get those?
I got them.
Did your
Sorry, not 4K. They're 1440p, not 4K. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm like, but how do you get 4K monitors? Where do you find those?
No, you can find you can shop, but they're like $4,000.
Yeah, they're really expensive. Like you would buy one for a whole studio. Like they're.
Right. No, they're 1440p, but I have two, And I never used. I had 3 monitors at one point before I upgraded to the 1440p. But I would never even consider using the 3rd monitor, but it would look more balanced on my desk.
Right?
Because like you always picture like multiple monitor displays. You got like the 3 monitor spread. I've got.
Yeah.
And so like I never like even if I'm like watching videos and screwing around, like if I'm web developing, I need text editor in one side and website in the other, and then
What do you develop in?
Enemy is still active. Stay
I
alert.
use lots of things, depends on the task.
Okay.
If I'm doing server development like PHP stuff
HP, yeah.
or ASP.NET, I use Visual Studio.
Okay, so you just have all the languages at your disposal, and
Yes.
actually, did Visual Studio update to HTML5 yet?
No, but there's third-party plugins to solve.
Okay, that figures. There's a third-party plugin to solve everything ever of all time. So
I love that. Just gotta, yeah.
you just gotta find it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I recently found like a start menu replacement for Windows 8.
Oh.
It was on some obscure site, but I read the source because it was on GitHub.
Oh, okay.
And I
So
mean,
it's free.
I found it on an obscure site, but it was on GitHub, and I read the source. And basically, what it is they literally found a way to decompile the code from Windows 7 and like put it in
Just
Windows.
put it in
8. So
Windows
it's
8.
not
Wow.
even like something that looks like it.
It is. It is.
It has a few more configuration options. Like I removed my profile, my account picture because I don't actually want to open my start menu and see that. And there's an option to make it flatter.
Stay alert. Enemy is
To make it what?
To make it flatter, which I like. I do like the flatter look. I don't like the start screen.
They've got one of our drones.
On touch though, it's great.
Contents uploaded
On
before
tablet,
enemy
yeah.
acts its encryption.
Like forget the iPad home screen. Like I do like the live information. Hate the lack of notifications. Yeah. Okay.
Stay close so your roommate tool keeps it alive.
I forgot to unload it. I mean, I unloaded it, but also loaded it.
Oh no, we lost somebody. There's a thing right there. Nope. There's a pyro. Ow.
You know what I never thought about doing? I have a lot
No,
of
I don't know what you never.
I have a lot of computer parts sitting around. Like I could literally build me a decent computer just out of spare parts.
Could you please build me a decent computer out of spare parts? Because right now I'm running on a Core 2 quad.
You're out of range. Stay close.
Those
I
are-
I would be indebted to you.
like I don't have any spare processors. Like I've got spare everything else. I don't have any good spare processors. I've got spare everything else. But I was thinking
I could buy a CPU. Credit motherboard.
I kind of before I had someone else pay for them, I kind of went the cheap motherboard route. So my motherboards are like the $80, not the like $200, $300. I mean they're not terrible. I go like off like I've never heard of brand. Like I go off brand sometimes, but
Asrock motherboards are pretty darn good.
I forget what I'm using now.
Probably an Asus.
I think
Let's
think
be honest. If you're a smart person, you know Asus.
it's an Asus
You're
motherboard.
smart.
I forget what model, but who cares about the model?
It's Asus.
But I do web development, so I don't know why I'm not hosting a little web server. Like I just run it on my machine. Like I have the resources to do a web. I could run like 1,700 instances of a web server and not notice a dent in performance on my main computer. But actually no, because that takes a lot.
And you don't have a server thread optimized CPU, so.
Right. But like I don't notice a performance, but I don't know why I'm not like I didn't even consider that.
Mission
But
accomplished.
Do you have a flamethrower, Mystical?
Enemy is regrouping.
He's got a that flamethrower. I didn't even realize that was. I thought you were a pyro. I'm like, flame, shoot it. Wait, teammate, what? Okay, running the opposite side of the map.
I don't have a disk drive in my computer.
What are you using? Oh, you're just SSD. Oh God, Prime. Oh, I might go down here.
But like anymore, you can just boot off USB. And so
Seriously.
I have a USB backup, but I do have a floppy drive. Because I had one laying
Ow.
around and I thought it would be comical to like see a floppy drive.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Find the LZ.
Hunter right behind me here.
Squad member offline.
Hunter behind.
You know, I don't know why all I do on this computer is play Minecraft.
Yeah,
Like
that literally makes
that's the
sense.
most
It's
graphically
the
intensive.
thing that you do on that computer.
I mean, I run.
You don't even render,
I,
Nearly there.
or do you?
The LZ.
I did a little bit of YouTube stuff for a while. I did do some video rendering, but I do run it with like a 512 by 512 texture. But and that makes it look good. I mean everything still square, but like if I'm like I've never ran like I've downloaded titles and stuff to just see what it's like on here. But I don't like most games.
Really? Is there a particular reason?
My particular reason is because I'm a programmer. Like I don't even know why I like Minecraft. Like I've read every inch of this code, but like knowing how games think and how knowing that if there's
You could do a better version.
if
Just
there's
makes
an
you so depressed.
if there's an issue in a game or some oversight or some invisible wall, I
You
could
know
think
you
of a
can
better
fix it.
version. I could
Yeah.
think of a better version, and that just bugs me. Like in this, I've got the source, so I can just fix something,
Sure.
which I don't ever bother to do because
We should make a game.
I thought about that.